Good day, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to draft a perfect bustier for beginners. So for a start, we are going to be needing our measurements. These are measurements, and my bust is 16.
My back,
16 divided by 2 is going to give me 8. Here is my empire. We don't divide empire, but my empire is 13. My bust is 42. 42 divided by 4 is going to give me 10.5. My waist, so we have first waist and we have second waist. I'm going to explain that to you at the long run. So my first waist is 36, and 36 divided by 4 is going to give me 9. And my second waist is 40. 40 divided by 4 is going to give me 10. My armhole, to get your armhole, you have to divide your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. So it's giving me 8.6. And to get half of the armhole, you need to divide the armhole measurement divided by 2 to give you 4.3. Then my neck, I'm using 3 by 3. So let's go. So we said our back is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So here is how we are going to measure our back from this line. So I already drew lines for the border, just for it to give me a startup point. Okay, so these 8. Then my neck, I'm using 3 by 3. So 3 here and 3 here as well. 3. So on my neck point, I have to come back down by 1 inch from the neckline, the neck point. Come down by 1 inch. Then from the coming down by 1 inch, that's where you're going to take the armhole measurement. The armhole measurement, that is 8.6. So this is how we take it. From that dot I marked that I came down by 1 inch. So that's 8.6 here, 8.6. 8.6. Here is 8.6. So you mark it down here. I hope you understand. So now you need to confirm. You know this neckline here is 8. So you have to confirm on this dot here that is actually 8 as well. So we can see that it's not 8. You can see that it's not 8 from this line. From this line, we can see that it's not up to 8. I mean, it's more than 8. So you have to bring it back here. It has to tally with your neck measurement down here as well. So this is it here. We bring it back. So we are going to roll. We roll it. That's to the mark that you came down by 1 inch from the neck. So I'm marking it very well so you would see. You can see that. So you saw the 3 by 3 neck. 3 by 3. Here is 3. Here is 3. So you use this ruler. Make sure it tallies with the both lines. Make sure it tallies with the both lines. So you can see it tallies with this mark here and tallies with this mark here. Then you draw it down. That's the neck. Then from the neck, shoulder, from the back is also shoulder. So you place the ruler on the mark that you came down by the 1 inch from the back. You connect it to the neck. We are connecting it to the neck. Connect it to the neck. connected it to the neck. Then you come down here, just draw the line, just continue with the line here, draw it straight. Okay, so now we are going to take our empire. We said our empire is 13.5 from this starter border line, so we are taking 13.5. Here is 13 and this is 5, so you mark the 5, you continue, you mark the 13.5, you continue, make sure your tape is straight, you mark the 13.5, you continue, you mark the 13.5. So to get your waistline, from this border line to the empire, you said this is your empire, we said this is your empire. So from this empire you have to add in 3 inches. So 13.5, this is 14.5, this is 15.5, this is 16.5. That's 1 2 3 inches to get your waistline. So this is 16.5. You go again to same thing, 16.5, 16.5. This is the waistline we are drafting, 16.5. So you are going to draw a straight line according to the marking, according to the marking. According to the marking, so let's draw a straight line. It's a very simple format today. We draw the waistline as well. We connect the dots, the markings. So here is the empire line and here is the waistline. Remember, 3 inches, add 3 inches to the empire to get the waistline. Do you understand? So we are going to go in by 4 inches to get the bust point. Sorry, I forgot to write that. The bust point. For you to get the bust points, you go in by 4 inch. 4 inch. You take it down to the waist as well. Take it down to the waist. Sorry, your ruler, your tape needs to be straight. 4 inch. Then you go up to, from the empire line, you go up to by 4 inch. Go up to by 4 inch. By 4 inch. Then you confirm here that is actually 4 inch. You can see it's not, so you have to confirm that it's actually 4 inch. Okay, it is 4 inch. Then we connect the lines together. Connect the lines together. Don't forget, this is called the nipple to nipple. nipple to nipple, nipple to nipple, nipple to nipple. That's the line, nipple to nipple. Then we go from the nipple to nipple line. You also go in again by 2 inch. 2 inch. We go in again by 2 inch, and we connect it down to the waist as well. From the that is from the nipple to nipple line, or nipple to nipple line. Another 2 inch here. We connect it together. Connect it together. So from now we are going to calculate we are now taking the armhole divided by 2, which is 4.3. 4.3. I believe you can see that. 4.3. 4.3. So you take the 4.3 here. 4.3. Then you go in from the 4.3 marking. You go in by half inch. I'm marking here half inch. Then you also come down from the 4.3 line. You come down by 1 inch. Come down by 1 inch on the same line. Come down by 1 inch. You can see that. Come down by 1 inch. Then you carry your curve ruler, so you make sure it tallies with this half inch I went in with. This half inch I went in with. I believe you can see this half inch I went in with. So you make sure it tallies with the half inch and tallies with this line under here. This line, make sure it tallies. You can see, make sure it tallies. Then you draw. You draw down to the line of the neck, the armhole. Sorry, yes, my hand is kind of not straight. That's it. You can see that. Okay, so from this nipple to nipple dot here, the beginning of the nipple to nipple dot I did here, so you connect it with this half of the armhole. It's also called half of the armhole. That's the 4.3. You connect it as well. Make sure it's tallying with the dot. Make sure it's tallying with the dot. Make sure it's tallying with this dot, so you can see. I hope you can see. So make sure it tallies with this dot here for the half of the armhole and the nipple to nipple measurement here. You can see that. So you draw, you roll the line. You can see. You can see. So from this half inch, you came down from the half of the armhole. From this half inch, you also connect it to the same line. Make sure that this ruler is a little bit under the marking of the dot. Then you connect it to the line as well. Make sure it's giving that V this thing mark is having that V letter, kind of a V letter. Do you get? So that's it. Then from this 2 inch you came in with, from the nipple to nipple line, you also connect it. Also connect it. Make sure you place the ruler like this. You connect it as well. You connect it to that. You can see. So we are getting there. So from this half inch, this inch, 1 inch that you came down from the half of the armhole, you go out by 1 inch. So that's what we are doing now. You go out by 1 inch, not directly straight, but a little bit up, just a little bit up. That's the 1 inch. So I'm marking 1 inch here. 1 inch. Then you connect it. Connect it. So from the connection of the measurement you took out by 1 inch, you connect it back again to the armhole. Connect it back. You can see, connect it back. So now this 2 inch you went in, this 2 inch you went in from the nipple to nipple line, we are actually cutting it out. So this particular place here is not useful. It's not useful. It's not useful. It's not useful. Here too, it's not useful. It's not useful. It's not useful. That's what is giving it the effect. So now we are done with the taking of the drafting of the top. So now we are going to take our measurement. So we said that our bust is 10.5. So we are taking the bust measurement on the armhole, on the armhole line. So our bust measurement is 10.5. So this is it. 10.5. This is it. So you mark it on the line. 10.5. Here is where you are taking your bust measurement. 10.5. Here is your measurement. Then you now add 2 inch for sewing allowance. That's from the 10.5. You add 2 inch for sewing allowance. So this is the 2 inch for sewing allowance. 2 inch for sewing allowance. So we come down here on the empire line. Empire line is where you are taking your first waist. Your first waist. So we say our first waist is 36. Our first waist is 36. So 36 divided by 4 is 9. So we are taking 9. From the borderline, we are taking 9. Here is 9. Remember that this 2 inch you remove from here, we are going to add it back to this place, to here. You know you added 1 inch, you added 2 inch to the bust. So now this 2 inch remove here, we are adding it back here. We are adding it back here. So we are adding it back here from the 9 measurement line you took for the waist. You are adding it back. You see, then we add another 2 inch again for sewing allowance. 2 inch again for sewing allowance. Then your second waist is now here. Your second waist is now the 3 inches you took from the empire line down. This is your second waist. So our second waist we said is 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. So yeah, marking 10 here. We are marking 10 here. 10. We are marking 10 here. Now this 2 inch again, you return it back. Return it back, taking it from the 10 inch marking. You put it back here. Then you add sewing allowance again, just like the first waist. we are sewing allowance again. Don't forget, I'm taking it from all the measurements. You are just continuing like that. So that's it. Now we are going to connect. We are going to connect. I'm just marking. I'm not supposed to mark it this way, like adding. I'm trying to mark it this way so you understand. So now we are going to connect. We are connecting the bust to the first waist and to the second waist. So first of all, let's connect the bust and the first waist. You see, then we are going to connect the second waist to the first waist. You see, you can see that. So here is a bustier, here is a bustier. I believe you can see, I believe I'm able to tutor you easily. So I'm coming, let me quickly. So for you to understand what I'm talking about this 2 inch, this 2 inch I added here that is not useful. So let me cut it out for you so you understand. I didn't add sewing allowance for the down. You can actually add to it, like from the second waistline. From the second waistline, you can add maybe 1 inch for sewing allowance for the length of the top. So let's go. There's you're cutting it. Sorry, let me cut out this place so it will be easy for me. So I folded the paper. I wanted it to be a little bit thin. So you are not meant to fold your paper. It's when you are cutting it on the fabric, that's when you have to fold your fabric. So this is it. Then we are cutting out the useful part. We are cutting out. You follow the lines. You follow the lines. So this is useful. This is the bust part. This is where we are going to put the bra cup. That's if you are using a bra cup, but it's necessary to use a bra cup. And hold on. Then this part I told you that is not useful. Follow the line. So this is the 2 inch. We are throwing it away. It's not useful. And this part as well, you follow the line as well. Follow the line. Follow the line. It's not useful, so you're throwing it away. So you follow you cut out the armhole. You cut from the the connection to the neck. You cut away the neck as well. Here's the neck. Cut. Here is the border. We don't need this border. I only rolled out this line so it could give me a heads up on where to start. You see? All this we don't need them. So when we are cutting this, what we are using, so when we are cutting this on the fabric, you have to fold the fabric into two. So you fold, so meaning you are having two of this, and you're also having this one is one. We are not folding this, we are not cutting two of this, but you still fold the fabric into two. So it's going to be, you know, then here is how you are going to sew. When you are sewing, you join it this way. From here you sew, you know, connect to this. When it's fabric, you understand what I'm talking about. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Come back. So for my next video, I'm going to cut out this on the fabric, so you see. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, and kindly click on the subscription button to encourage me. Thank you very much. God bless you.